Hello. Today I'm going to give you a brief introduction of our ramp and soul controller, and we're going to be focusing on the display layouts of this controller. So first thing first, I'm going to unplug the power and plug the power back in so that you can see the whole process. So I'm unplug the power and put the power back in. It says loading. It's going to take a few seconds. Now this is the primary display right after power on. On the upper right corner you can see the language selection. Now we have two options, English and Chinese at this moment. And we can do more options like Spanish, Russian, or Turkish, or whatever language you want. So this is pretty flexible, which makes this controller quite unique from the rest of the controller on the markets. And here in the middle is our logo. We can also private label for the customer if they want. So in the private label case, we will put your logo here so you can see your logo instead of our logo right after power on. Over here is the system information, the item number and the software version, and over here is the part number. And I'm gonna tap on the enter. So I'm gonna go with the English to make it easier, and I'm going to tap on the enter system, and let's go to the instruments. So now this is basically the main display of this controller. So we're going to go through it one by one, bit by bit. Over here you have the PV, which is for process display, and the SV is for setting value display. And over here is the output indication. Now it says 100% output at this moment. So the output limits, it can limit the maximum output of your controller. If I put this on 50%, then the maximum output would be 50%. And over here is the display unit. In this case, it is a Fahrenheit display. You can go ahead and change it to Celsius display if you want. People from North America, they're more comfortable with the Fahrenheit display, and the rest of the world, they're using Celsius display. And down below, this is the input sensor indication. Now the factory default input is type S thermocouple. I've changed the input to type K. You can do like type J or type R or other, several other thermocouples, depends on your system. So this is the output indication. If the lights is on, it indicates that the output is working, and this is the alarm 2 indication. So over here you have the time stamp. You know, this controller has a built-in clock function. So now it's December 14, 2023, 5 o'clock 32 minutes in the afternoon. Right here is the maximum temperature of the current recipe. Now imagine you have a firing plan. One of the critical information to know would be what is the highest temperature of the current, you know, firing plan or recipe. So in this case, the highest temperature is 500 degrees. The name of the recipe is Maxwell 01. You can change the name to other names which make sense to you. I don't know, you know, just you can go and figure it out. You know, anything that makes sense to you would be fine. And this is the recipe 1. We have maximum 6 recipes. And the status of the controller is running, which means if you put this on the oven, which means the oven is firing. Okay, I can go ahead and reset, and the firing will be stopped. I can tap on the run to start the firing again. So let's see it one more time. Click the reset to terminate the firing, and hit the run to start the firing. Now over here it shows the total time remaining for the current recipe. Now the time left is 49 minutes, and it is run on segment 2. For example, you have a recipe with 12 segments. It is important to know which segment is the controller is currently running on. Now you can see that it's on segment number 2, and there are 42 minutes left on this segment. The ultra high alarm temp is 530 degree Fahrenheit. I've mentioned this that in another video on this controller. This device comes with a safety feature. If anything wrong happens, the temperature would rise wildly in the system. If the temperature rises unexpectedly and reach to 530 degrees, the ultra high alarm will be triggered, and the heating of the entire system will be shut down. So it is very important to know what is my current value, I mean the ultra high alarm temp value. So now in this demo, I've set it as 530 degrees. And this one is a start firing later feature. Well, in field application, a lot of people want to fire the oven in the middle of the night. So this is a very good feature. You can have your controller configured before you left the office or before you left the workshop, and you can hit the button. I'm gonna tap on this button, and the yellow field pops up on the corner. So now is 5:37 in the afternoon. I want to fire the oven at 5:37, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 5:37 in a little yellow box, and I'm going to show you what happens. So today is December 14th. The date will be December 14th. I want the oven to start the firing at 5:39. Okay, so you can go ahead, put the date here and hour, minutes here. So now it's 5:38. Let's wait about another minutes, another 50 seconds, and we'll see what happens. The controller is on idle at this moment. Once the time hits 5:39, it will start the firing automatically. You don't have to manually engage the firing. So this is a very useful feature. We have 10 more. We have 10 more seconds to go. Okay, as soon as the time reaches 5:39, the firing starts automatically. That's it for that's it for today.